So I wanted to talk about an update to a story I did last week. The bidding war between Netflix and Paramount over Warner Brothers. Netflix says, "Hey, we want Warner Brothers. We offer about $83 billion for Warner Brothers." Warner Brothers like, "I like that deal." Paramount comes in and says, "No, we will offer about $108 billion for Warner Brothers." And Warner Brothers like, "No, I feel the Netflix deal is a little bit safer." So then Paramount goes around Warner Brothers and speaks directly to the board of directors and offers them the deal, and it was just recently unanimously rejected by the board of directors. Sorry about all the ads. This is HuffPost. Today, the Warner Brothers Discovery Board sent a clear message to you, their stockholders. The company said in a letter to their shareholders, the WBD board urges you to reject the Paramount Skydance unsolicited, inferior, and illusionary tender offer. Now, you already know how I feel about Paramount. I feel like this is something they're trying to do so that they can control more of our media and make it more right wing. Not saying Netflix is the greatest, but I feel like it would be better for society if they got Warner Brothers if it's between those two. Still HuffPost. Paramount's bid isn't off the table, however, altogether. While Wednesday's letter to shareholders means Paramount is not the offer favored by the board at Warner Brothers, shareholders can still decide to tender their shares in favor of Paramount's offer for the entire company, including cable stalwarts CNN and Discovery. Now, like I said, I feel the biggest reason the Ellisons and Paramount want Warner Brothers is because they want access to CNN. That I feel like that's the biggest reason, so that they can make it more like Fox News, control more of our mainstream media. But that's just my opinion. That's giving way to a lot more independent news sources. Like, a lot of people don't really watch CNN or Fox News like that. Not the younger generations, anyway. They go on TikTok or even Twitter, YouTube, find people who don't have a huge backing to do a lot of their research on. Um, Honestly, that's the way that news is going. Whether Paramount gets CNN or not, it's still not the greatest source, in my opinion, of news because there's always going to be biases. That's why I suggest everybody subscribe to different media outlets that are independent. Subscribe to me. Watch what I do. I'm trying to get a few more stories out to people that they might not see in the mainstream media. Find people that are doing that so that you can get your news that is unfiltered. And that's just like I see it.